But let's turn to the other big story that we've been tracking very closely since early this morning. Ram Singh, the key accused in the Delhi gang rape case, has been found dead in his cell inside Tihar jail in Delhi. Ram Singh reportedly hanged himself with a strip of his mat. Tihar jail sources claim Ram Singh used a plastic bucket to climb up to the grill, which is about 8 feet high, and then he hung himself. His body was found in jail number 3, which he was sharing with 2 other inmates. Tihar jail authorities say the body was found around 5:35 this morning. Meanwhile, Delhi Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit has met the Union Home Minister over this matter. She says she'll be waiting for that judicial probe report before making any statement. Meanwhile, the Tihar jail, as we said, has ordered a magisterial probe, which is in any case the procedure. The other inmates are being questioned to establish the sequence of events. Security has also been increased for the other 4 accused who were in separate cells. They've now been produced in a court where proceedings have started. The Home Ministry had summoned the DG of Prisons, Vimla Mehra, over this matter as well.
All those facts will be looked into by the magistrate. I don't want to disclose anything more, ma'am, because the matter is sub judice and it would be wrong on my part.
Ma'am, just one clarification, can you?
Postmortem of the body is already underway, and then when the inquiry reports comes up, then appropriate action will be taken.
But Ram Singh's family says it's a case of murder, not suicide, and they are demanding a CBI inquiry into his death.
पर राम सिंह ने खुदकुशी नहीं करी है। राम सिंह का मर्डर किया गया, मर्डर करके उसके कपड़े फाड़ के राम सिंह लटका गया है।
वो क्यों सुसाइड कर सकता है जो सरकार में कुछ सजा दे दे मांग मंजूर कर ले कि जो आप सरकार में गुनाह करिया में.
That's the family of the accused, but here's what the Delhi Braveheart's brother told CNN-IBN this morning.
जैसी न्यूज़ पहले मेरे को मिली, थोड़ा सा सरप्राइज तो हुआ, बट राम सिंह को पता था कि उससे डेथ पेनल्टी होने ही वाली है, क्योंकि हमारा इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग केस है, ये सारे एविडेंसेस हैं, तो और इतना अच्छे तरीके से सब कुछ चल रहा था, पता ही है सबको, उन सबको की मरना है ही, तो उसने पहले ही कुछ कर दिया. मेरे ख्याल से तो केस डेली बेसिस पे चल रहा है और सही चल रहा है अभी. अब अप्रैल में तो उसका रिजल्ट आ ही जाएगा. गिल्टी उसको भी फील हुआ होगा, क्योंकि उसने इतना गलत क्राइम किया है, इतना मासूम को इतने मारा है, इतनी दर्दनाक तरीके से मारा, इतना गलत काम किया है. सुसाइड करना अगर अपने आप को कोई चाहेगा तो कैसे भी कर लेगा, तो किसी से ब्लेम नहीं कर सकते.
Joining us from outside Tihar jail is CNN-IBN's Shubhajit Sengupta. Shubhajit, Tihar authorities now offering a possible sequence of events, saying that Ram Singh used a plastic bucket to climb on to reach that grill from where he hung himself later.
Absolutely. This is the new bit of information which is coming in, that the plastic bucket was used by Ram Singh, who is around 5 feet 6 inches high, and to climb up to that grill which is about 8 feet high. So at that distance that was travelled basically by that bucket. But the important part still remains is that even while he was making a rope out of that drag and then making a noose out of that rope and then tying it on the grill, none of the inmates, the 2 inmates who he's been living with, as well as anybody from the Tihar administration who were there, the warden or the guards who were supposed to take round in regular periodical intervals, did notice that this entire operation was on. That means there has been some lapse somewhere, and that is the authority which needs to be fixed. These people have been questioned, the inmates have been questioned, the guard and the warden are being questioned. These are some of the important points which are coming out, and it needs to be seen as to whose responsibility is it fixed. It's a huge embarrassment for Tihar jail, it's a huge embarrassment for state government as well, under whom Tihar jail comes, and somewhere accountability needs to be fixed and some heads needs to roll.
Right. Joining us also from outside the Home Ministry in the capital is CNN-IBN's Arunima. Arunima, you are getting us news that the DG prisons, that's the DG of Tihar jail, has also been summoned now from the Home Ministry.
Well, she was in Home Ministry till a little while back. She was meeting Joint Secretary level officers, essentially briefing them about their preliminary inquiry. Remember, Home Minister Sushil Kumar Shinde is due to meet the press at 4 p.m. and before that the ministry obviously wants all details, because it is expected that at the press conference Home Minister will be asked a lot of questions about the lapses which led to Ram Singh's suicide, and also the allegation being made by the family and Ram Singh's lawyer that he could not have committed suicide and that this was in this involved foul play. We put that question to DG Prisons Vimla Mehra. All she would say is that judicial inquiry is on, the matter is sub judice since a magistrate is inquiring, and therefore it would be improper for her to reveal any details. We also asked her the circumstances in which the body of Ram Singh was found. Even to that she was non-committal. She said all these aspects are being shared with the magistrate as to under what circumstances the body was found, what object was used by Ram Singh to end his life, and who were the people present either inside or outside the cell in which Ram Singh was lodged. All these aspects are being inquired into by the Metropolitan Magistrate, and that DG Prisons would want to wait for that inquiry report to come out before going public with the circumstances in which Ram Singh died.
All right, Shubhajit Sengupta, there is of course concern about the other accused in this case, the high-profile Delhi gang rape case. Any special measures now being taken inside Tihar jail?
A lot of measures will come in, as the Tihar authorities are telling us now that this incident has happened. They are on fire right now. They'll have to take a lot more measures. So considering that, the Tihar jail authorities are telling me that they will be given more counselling, they will be provided psychiatric help. Another important fact they have been putting in is that even all the 5 of them, including Ram Singh, have been given regular psychiatric treatment at every possible time, and they have been given this assistance. This happens on a continual basis. However, they have no clue why they have committed suicide. So this is an important element which is coming out from them, that on one hand they'll be increasing the security in their particular wards, make the watches more frequent, so as to ensure that they do not feel inspired to commit the same crime. They do not go ahead and commit suicide as well as they are also keeping in mind that there is a lot of animosity they feel from the rest of the Tihar jail inmates, because as we see, there's an unwritten, unspoken code in the jails across the world that the rape convicts and rape under trials are treated more shabbily by the rest of the inmates. So keeping that in mind, they are putting in special measures, but some are saying that it's a little too late probably, because under Indian constitution, anybody who's under trial is innocent until proven guilty, and hence the authority lies on state to ensure that person's safety.
All right, Shubhajit Sengupta, Arunima, thanks to both of you for getting us the very latest details then in this case.